Hey there, this is the moon phase report for Scorpio. So, you guys, there is purging. There can be something where like friction kind of things are coming up where you're having to just like, you're having to say things that you don't really want to say, but you know you have to say them to clear the kind of error thing in things, or maybe they're stifled inside of you and it's like they have to bust out. So there can be something like that that will actually be shifting energy and moving things, so it's a good thing. But there is room for lots of transformation and changes going on with how you communicate and how you think in your mind. So things can be coming in that are introducing a higher way of thinking. Teachings can be coming in that are opening you to, maybe even things that you obviously know, but they're just like you get them now. There's something about the energy where we're really getting things. And it can be something where like for years and years and decades, we've done these certain things, we've lived this certain way, but we never really saw it from this new perspective, and we will be doing that now. And it's going to be carrying this like, yeah, it's going to have this vibration of like awakening, and yeah, of course, oh my gosh. And it has a lot of potential to shift you. Yours is going to be focused in the mind, in your thinking, in how you communicate with people, in how you kind of interact like that, in how you share information. There can also be you awakening to wanting to share more powerful information. Share things more of substance, share your take on things with the world. It can be something like you finally realize like, I know a lot about this thing, and not that I'm the ultimate authority, but I know about this and I think people would like to hear it, and I want to share this, and I've always wanted to share this. It can be something like that too. So that's how this full moon will be awakening to you. There's also purging with this. So with that, it can just be purging these old thoughts that you've had, these old ways of thinking, these old repetitive ways of how you've summed up things in your life that come to you like that, where it's not something you think about, it's just a natural response, and you'll just be like, whoa, that's not a natural thing I need to be saying. I don't need a habitual thought like that. That's not exactly the kind of habitual thought I want to be thinking to bring in more blessings and awesome things into my life. So there's a purging there where you will awaken to that, and it's like, whoa, I'm going to let that go. I'm ready to let that go. This one too can definitely have something that's related to childhood. Early environment, so like what you saw or what you naturally picked up. It can be something where you're like, gosh, oh my gosh, I get it. I got that from always seeing that. That was our normal. That's just how we did it. I didn't know there was another way. Because a lot of this is like with the new perspective, and discovering that there is another way, and that there is a better way, and that there's a more positive way to look at this, and one that in the long run ends up being more nurturing and supportive. Because who doesn't want supportive? That's the main reason I went in and rewrote all 700 pages of my Aquarius Nation birth chart book information. I wrote it all 14 years ago. I started rewriting it all within the last couple years. And because I was like, who wants things that make you feel like something's wrong with you? Or why do we need to hear that? But like instead, like what's a way to make this empowering? What's a way to like be nurturing about this and supportive? Like, you're not alone. I got your back. You're okay. You're perfect. Who doesn't want? That's how we should talk to people. That's how we should talk to ourselves. So that's some kind of things that you're awakening to. And let me see what's going on here. Okay, so we have, Jupiter's going into Cancer on the 26th. I'll talk more about this in this article I'm going to be writing. Mercury also is going retrograde on the 26th. So for you, it's really going to be, you're going to be kind of focused on really thinking through anything that you're working on that is about expanding your life, to feel more safe, to feel more at home, to feel more like everything's okay, to feel more positive about life. This can also be work related, especially if you're doing anything like publishing, sharing a message, anything internet, anything with getting something out to the world, to other people, to sharing messages of different polar things, bringing justice, having peace. So anything that's related to that is where your mind's going to be thinking about how you can either have more of that in your life or share more of what you know with other people in regards to those things that are nurturing and supportive, and you know, just feeling more optimistic and awesome about life. So that's where Mercury is going to be having you thinking. It's also that one with like traveling, you know, moving, thinking about like, you know, that I want to have this new fresh thing in my life, you know. This is also too going to be a time when you're going to be wanting to learn more about things. You might even be going back, like maybe you were doing something before and you're going to be like, I want to go work on that again. I want to go share that again. So there's something with the past in regards to this. Let me see if I want to talk about that one. Yeah. There's, yeah. There's a lot too with all of this is you getting more serious about what kind of impact you want to make, or how you want to be seen with what you're doing in any kind of creatively based thing. You're just kind of feeling more positive about what you would like to share. You're feeling more positive about how more like knowing how other people are really starting to see you differently too, and as more of someone who knows what they're talking about, and people seeking you out as this kind of more distinguished, knowing, authority kind of being. So you're going to be feeling more positive about things you want to share, because already knowing, it's kind of like having a contract before you even created this thing, and like something about having the contract just fills you up with confidence of what you're going to create. So it's kind of something like that, where you feel really good about this thing that is in a newer stage. Maybe it could be further along, but just kind of feeling really confident about like you can do this and you got it, and that should be kind of an energy coming in, and it has for a while, and it will for a while. So there is a very stabilizing and inspired space that you're in regards to creating things and love and children and feeling more joy in life and that kind of thing. So yeah, I think we're going to stop there. That is your full moon reading, and I will see you in 2 weeks for the new moon in Cancer, where we will be more taking forward steps of really kind of moving out there, getting what you're doing out there, spreading something, sharing something, going back to school, learning something, definitely learning something new, committing to starting this new kind of thing that you want to learn. So that'll be happening with the new moon in 2 weeks. So you have a beautiful day. I will see you then. Bye.